Hello anyone, everyone, and no one. Welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock. Today is episode 12? Pretty sure it's episode 12. Now, the plans for today, I don't have nothing set in stone yet, but there's a few things I'm considering here. One being, we got Foxy's bits here, and FoxyNoTail. But, considering opening up a new shop, I need to move my logs somewhere where they can actually try to make me a little bit of profit. But I'm not sure on where that would be. I'm halfway tempted to take the bedroom up here, the room for rent, and turn it into a shop. That may be a distinct possibility. And then there's some shady practices going on over here. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me hop over here and show you. Time to have a creative world and do some design. See you later. Bye. Alright, now, for shady practices, I'm fine with witchy business here. I'm totally fine with witchy business. But then you got, hey, look over here. You look over here and you're like, well, what's going on over here? Somebody's selling mending books. Somebody's selling other books. It's like somebody is trying to undercut us. And I don't particularly like being undercut. I could drive those books down to $1 diamond each if I wanted to. But then Mr. TNC himself over here, selling gunpowder, 4 diamonds per 16. I looked at that and I thought, 4 diamonds per 16? That's a bit high. That's like, what, 16 diamonds per stack? That's rough, man. That's brutal. That's just not cool. Not cool. So what are we going to do today? I don't know. I have a few options on the table, and I'm not quite committed onto which I'm going to do yet. But the first thing that I've got to do is, if you take a look down here, like, my tools are pretty well dead, and the ones I got in my ender chest are dead. So I'm going to jump over to the Guardian farm, repair some tools, get everything situated out, and then we're going to move over to where I'm planning on working today. As I said, a few ideas. We'll see which one we're going to end up going with. Okay, now what we're going to do today is I've got some chests already set up here. I'm going to collect some sand. Sandstone over here. You do not belong in there because you are what I classify as miscellaneous, so you're going to go over there. So the reason we made all of our shovels is, well, sand. Now, why would we need sand? Because we're going to open up another shop today. And what can we use the sand for? We're going to make a bunch of glass. And of course, on top of that, we have to find a new place for our shop, seeing as Foxy took over our logging shop. And I have a couple things in mind, but first, let's get some of this knocked out, shall we? We've got a good portion of this knocked out. A good portion. There is a little bit of a problem, though. I mean, it's not a major problem, but it is a problem. I don't want to pack all this stuff back to spawn in one inventory load at a time. So I'm going to jump back to spawn. I'm going to see if anybody has any shulkers left in stock and purchase them. Well, didn't buy any more shulkers. Did a bit of looking around. Didn't really see nothing too new at the moment. But I did break back out my elytra. Crafted up what gunpowder I had into rockets. Wanted to see where we are, get an aerial view. And it's almost done. So you know what? I think I'm just going to grind the rest of this out real quick. At least get this island here cleared out. So yeah, that's next on the agenda. Hello, Husk. Hello, Husk. And goodbye, Spider. Well, alright, so not goodbye, Spider. Alright, yep, let me sleep this night away and get the rest of this tore down. Well, I guess this is as good a time as any to explain what we are going to be doing today. Now, I may have mentioned it. I don't remember what I said in the previous recording, but we're going to be building a mob farm. And if you can see here, I've got 4 pads way up here in the middle of nowhere at the moment. And if I kill these guys off, now these guys are only relying on surface cap at the moment. And it would produce some rates. I mean, as you can see, when I kill them off, we get something else spawning. Now, somebody else is online right now. That could affect the overall rates. But as you see, like, something else immediately spawns. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm going to end up building each of these up. I'm going to build 10 more pads on top of each of these. Alright, so they're going to come way up here in the sky. And I'm going to alternate the flushing on each pad. So, like, that one will flush, the next one above it will not be, and so on and so forth. All the way up on each of these 4 pillars. Now, you might be going, well, you're not going to get very good rates. Well, the reason we are 2 days into this project now, let me just jump on down here and show you, is I've been really busy. Let me just sleep this night away real quick. Now, as in, I've been real busy, as in, I have been slabbing out everything. Everything. Now, I've still got to do a little bit of perimeter sweeping. As you can see, those guys out there could drift in here. So I've still got to isolate that. But for the most part, I'm not too worried about it. Now, I have done extensive slabbage, as you can see. I have slabbed the caves. I have slabbed anything and everything. Ideally, I would build this in an area that I would just dig out to bedrock. But seeing as this is going to be a short season, I don't have time to do that kind of diggy dig. So I've just elected to leave everything and just slab it and light it and everything like that. As you can see, those guys are outside of the density check of those 4 chunks, because I'm going to build that in 4 chunks right there. So, you know, I don't know if I should bother to explain the game mechanics on how mob spawning works or not. But needless to say, from those 4 chunks out, everything's been slabbed, so nothing can spawn above and below. So my hope, I've tested this in a creative world only, and a creative copy of this actually, downloaded it and tried it out. My hope being that it works like it did there. You know, other players online could affect the whole rates of this thing. I just don't know. But I want to optimize as many spawning spaces as I can in this area. That's why I'm going to go up 10 pads. I could go more, but I think 10 is going to be relevant because of the way mob spawning works in Bedrock Edition. As you see, just from me playing around here, just killing stuff, as soon as I killed it, something else would spawn and take its place. I may have to go back and double check and triple check the caves, but that's going to be for another time after this thing is running. So what I want to do right now is actually build up these pads. So let me get them built up, and then we will be right back. Oh man, this is already getting dangerous, and I'm just getting started. Those guys right there are already spawning in the cave over there. Like, literally, I done had a ninja creeper creep up on me and almost completely get me. I mean, it's just as soon as I kill them, I guess I'm gonna have to light this as I go. I honestly didn't expect this. Alright, let's get all these guys out of here and see if we got any more spawning. I mean, it's good results. That's what I want to see. I just don't want to get ninja creepered while I'm trying to build this thing. Now, spawn rates Bedrock slow. I think everybody's well aware of that. Alright, so you know what? I'm just kind of going to ignore them for a minute, and hopefully they don't respawn back instantly. I literally stopped recording, and they all just instantly respawned over there. Look at that. Creeper, skeleton. I mean, it's good. That's what I want to see. You know, I have my doubts about this whole thing, but at the same time, seeing that, I can live with that. Okay, we have got all 40 platforms in, and they are now wired up. As you can see there, a bunch of mobs dropping down there. Now it's just nothing but simple etho hopper clocks here. Going up to the observer, which detects the update, which of course starts flushing the mobs. Now if I come over here, I'll show you where we're at right now. Currently working on building the roof over this thing so that it works during the daytime. And why is that area lit up? That one is not going. Why is that one not going? Oh, talk about a fail there. Okay, okay, so if we just simply move this to this side then, and put the redstone right there, remove that, that should have, yes. Alright, so now that side is active too, and it's raining down all the torches. Well, we didn't get much of a little bit of a night cycle there. I don't know if somebody slept and I didn't see it. But that is another reason why we are starting to put the roof on here, so that we can actually run this thing day and night. But yes, next on the list is to apparently not fly, because we can't do that right now, is to darken this thing up so that we can get some spawns during the daytime as well. So yes, give me a minute and we should have this done. And yeah, I got one smooth stone block left. Okay, so roof is not done. It is almost there though. So I'm going to have to run over to spawn, and I have used up every bit of smooth stone that I got. And I really want to get this project done, so I'm just going to go buy some. I think Foxy's selling some in my, where I had my log shop, it just casually took over and took it away from me. But yeah, we're going to have to go over there and pick up some more smooth stone, because I want to finish that out. Because I don't know if the bug still works, where if you've got slabbed on top of that you get the surface mob cap. But this thing is going very good. It is very nice at the moment. Now, I haven't got a collection system in yet, but that is coming here soon. I put out a distress call on Discord because, let's face it, I've been on this thing all day. I did like 2 days of prep, and I've been on this thing all day, and I really want to get it done. And I think I might have somebody coming to help me with the last part of this. But yeah, let me gather up all this. Wow, how much have we gotten so far? 24? That's not bad. But yeah, as you can see, there's just drops everywhere from this. We need to still get a collection system going. Maybe an item sorter, a way to turn the farm on and off. But yeah, let me gather up all this, get the roof finished, and hopefully when I come back, we will have some help. Alright, well I put out a call for help, and we got Mr. Silent himself here. Hello, Silent. How are you today?
Good. How are you doing, man?
Pretty good. I built the monstrosity.
You have it seems to be pouring out monsters, so I think a monstrosity is the correct word.
Oh, 2 points. But no,
I like
yeah, I like it too, but it's took me a lot of time.
There is basically a full perimeter around this thing, even in the bottom of the ocean.
Oh yeah, which includes caves, and yeah, it's...
Yeah. So these might look like good rates, but you definitely put in all of the work for this.
Yeah, this is not just a simple slap it up in the air and hope it works. No, there was a lot of cave lighting, a lot of slabbage, and a lot of pulling of hair involved in this to get even this far.
Yeah. So this thing looks like it has pretty good rates. Oh, I haven't seen the top of it. You got like a massive gap. Interesting. But what are the rates for this thing?
We don't need to discuss the rates. That's not important.
It's kind of important. Come on, you can tell me.
Alright, first keep in mind that this is Bedrock, okay?
Sure.
And in a full perimeter, you could get almost 3 of these. Now, seeing as we're limited by islands here, I've only built one, okay? One in 4 chunks.
Okay, get to the point. What are the rates, man?
About 2,500 per hour. Bedrock, man, Bedrock.
I know, but for a full perimeter, come on.
I can't. If
it's not you. It's the game.
Yeah, if there was proper
that's less than a double chest an hour.
Yes, that is less than a double chest an hour, and that's under optimal conditions where, like, I'm the only one on, and I'm within these 4 chunks right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if other people are online, like you and a couple other people were online earlier and I did a test, we don't really need to discuss those rates.
Yeah, I'm sure that was terrible. I mean, even like with 0 perimeter work on like console edition, not even Java, building a single one of these towers with even less floors than you have here gets like 12,000 an hour.
Just make it feel like I've accomplished nothing. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Welcome to Bedrock.
Welcome to Bedrock. But no, I put a lot of time into this, man. We need some reliable, quick sources of gunpowder.
Oh, we do. Have you seen the cost of gunpowder on this server.
Yeah, that's a bit steep.
You guys can guess in the comments how much it is. It's way too expensive.
Yeah,
Like,
but no, I've got all this set, and I've been at this for a while, a long while. I need a collection system, and my brain's fried, dude. I've been at this all day and doing the perimeter for the last 3 days. And this kind of reminds me of something on Java, which I figured maybe you would know something about how to collect this.
Yeah, what you've seen me mark out here is like the diagonals of these 4 diamond spawn towers. So what we're going to try and do is run hopper minecarts along all of this. We probably won't run it along in this exact zigzaggy shape because that's just annoying. Zigzags don't work for rails, and they get the corners, and those don't work either. So yeah, we'll figure out we'll figure out a system.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. So we'll probably make these like 3, maybe 4 blocks wide, cover them with rails, hopper minecarts, and then put magma blocks above them as well, and that'll kill anything that falls on them, and also if anything survives, like a witch or a spider jockey or a zombie jockey guy, then they'll die on the magma blocks.
Nice, that sounds like
and
a plan.
we might put like a little wall around this as well, just to keep things in and keep drops in.
Yep, that sounds like a plan. That sounds like a plan.
And you got all the rails and all the good stuff, so this shouldn't take too long to get set up.
Alright, well, let's get started then, shall we?
So we went ahead and got a little bit of good item collection systems in place, basically just magma blocks. The rails are all kinds of spaghetti rails, but
yeah,
it works.
that is some spaghetti junction going on there, for sure.
It totally is. I don't think it could be more spaghetti. It's literally like 1% straight rails.
Had to add on to the system to get the straight rails.
Yeah. The straight rails were an afterthought. Yeah, so this is actually surprisingly functional. Like, no mobs really land on the edges. Like, you get little death particles on the edges, but all the items fall in the center. And then it just gets collected by that hopper minecart and unloaded into the chest. There's my torch.
A few random things in there.
Yeah, totally intentional. So now that we have one of those in place and we actually know that this thing actually works, we need to go ahead and build basically like 4 more of those.
Yeah, at least. At least, and then we gotta get a collection system to bring it all over to one area, don't we?
Yeah, we gotta set up some auto droppers and some water streams and a bunch of stuff like that.
Yeah, let's take this one step at a time. I think next we need to replicate that everywhere else, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, let's get to it.
Yay, fun times! Hey, Silent Buddy, look, we got items coming in now.
Yeah, we have a lot of items from everywhere.
Yes.
All of the collection floors are done. It's a random spider. That's intentional. Oh, he's actually...
Okay.
Welcome to Bedrock.
Yeah, we were just literally talking about that, weren't we? Where you can just stand here.
Yeah, you can also like trip when you're going across these things. Just I'm fine. All good here.
Nothing to see. Nothing to see.
Yeah, so we are getting a fair few items from this now. I just hooked up all the droppers, really basic water streams, and this is where we're gonna have our storage right here. Don't know what you want to do for that, but it's probably should be a lot.
Yeah, it's really getting pretty good right now. Plus, we went up and eliminated Enderman spawning. We still got to get an on-off switch for this thing, but it's coming along.
Would be pretty nice.
It's you know what? I want to take a look at this from the air.
You know what? I want to do the same because you said that these like item collections look pretty nice.
Yeah, they look pretty cool.
I'm guessing that they do. Oh, that does look pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, that blends in really nice with that.
Especially now that there's no torches or anything down there.
Mm-hmm.
It's all slabbed. Yeah, this turned out really nice, actually.
Yeah, need to extend the top a little bit. There's a little bit of light level on the platforms, but it's looking...
Oh, yeah. The 1 block right here.
Yeah, you can see it, the 1 block right at the edge of all of them, yep.
Yep, that's understandable. Yeah, so extend the roof by another block, maybe add a couple more spawn floors to the top, on-off switch, and storage. But already, this farm is pumping out the gunpowder and the additional mob drops as well. I think you can make quite the profit selling all this at a random shop or two.
Yeah, and
especially that gunpowder.
Yeah, that gunpowder. Yeah, I think that could be. Yeah, we might need a sugarcane farm over here eventually. You know what? You were such an amazing. What just happened there?
It's just waterlogging. Don't. It's
Okay.
intentional. Don't worry about it.
You were such a good sport with helping out and coming to the rescue. I think you should be cut in on this. Because what I
I
would
think 95% would be fair.
what?
Yeah, totally.
Um,
Item collection is very important. Without me, I mean, all the just be despawning on the floor. You wouldn't have any of it.
I agree with you on that, but 95's a bit steep. And why is there multiple spiders in there now?
They're probably spawning on the rails. Or
But stuff's not supposed to spawn on rails.
but Bedrock. I don't know. They're clearly spawning in the center. Maybe it's the scaffolding. I don't know. Hi, go away.
I don't know. No,
We'll figure that out. Anyway, you were saying?
I'm thinking more 25%, not 95%.
Okay, fine. You're a hard bargainer, but I guess I'll have to
Hey,
take
hey,
it.
hey, friendly fire. I have a bow.
I
can't hit nothing with.
Right. Okay. So 25% of like shop profits of like selling rockets or like gunpowder or bones or whatever.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, definitely selling the
All right.
bones and definitely selling. I don't know if we should sell the raw gunpowder. Maybe we should make rockets and TNT or really, what else can we make?
You know what? The Undead Alliance could really use a little bit of TNT. Maybe like a double chest full.
I think that will be manageable. 100%.
Sweet. Yeah, you might have destroyed the only desert on the server though. So maybe the sand.
Actually, look over there. Look, there's more over there.
Is there? I
Yes.
haven't been over here.
Yes, there is a. I don't know how much.
Okay.
More, but yes, there is.
Yeah, so
There's-
sweet. A double chest of TNT. That'll be doable
Ah,
after several
dude,
days of
that-
AFK.
hold on, I got F1. Oh, dude, that looks pretty cool when you're flying in on it. I wish Realms had a better render distance, but that does look pretty nice. Once we get rid of all the randomness down here. But yeah,
I think you could probably add more layers underneath it too.
probably now with the Magna system in place,
Yeah, because they're falling really far.
Yeah, I wasn't sure because I don't technical build. I just kind of experiment. I think that's like 60 blocks right there.
I think 30 would probably be enough.
It would require a lot of effort, but could you imagine taking that glass and everything all the way up? And yeah, never mind. Let's pretend I didn't say
Yeah,
that.
let's not
Yeah,
worry about that. We don't need to worry about that.
Yeah,
Then the
definitely more
desert would really
platforms.
be
Though.
destroyed. Yeah.
Definitely more
Cool beans, man.
platforms, though. Yeah, that might
It's
be
looking
something
pretty
to
good.
consider.
Should we maybe crack on with a little bit of storage?
Yeah, let's work on either some storage or an on-off switch or something. But yeah, let's crack on with that, and then we'll get back with these kind people here in just a moment.
All right, so we now have a little bit of a storage system going, and it's just for every drop. And as you can see, we actually have quite a few things, mostly gunpowder being sorted in. We're going to set up like a trash can for the arrows and the flesh as well, because nobody needs those things.
Nope,
And
not at
then
all.
overflow. Now, hoppers are randomized, so this is always going to get tons of stuff in it. Even though we're sorting gunpowder and whatnot, it's still going to end up in the overflow, which is just lovely.
And
Lovely.
and again, oh my goodness,
Is there more spiders?
yes.
I put light sources in there, and we removed all the levers. Spawning from.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna line that floor in there with magma cubes in a minute,
Yeah, that's probably what we should do.
because they'll eventually pathfind out. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's that problem solved.
yeah,
I guess.
that'll solve that problem.
So.
What's with this
you
chest
wanna-
here?
Yeah.
Oh,
you wanna
yes,
see an
that's right.
explosion?
Yes, explosion time.
I mean, most of that worked. What made it in there looked pretty cool.
Yes, that is a nice little touch.
This is actually kind of a lot of mob drops. We've been here just like for a couple of hours. This isn't too bad.
No, it's surprisingly doing well, actually.
For Bedrock, yeah, this is great. The full perimeter really is like what you need on this platform. If it wasn't for the full perimeter, we would not have nearly this many raids.
Yeah, that perimeter was a pain.
Pain, but worth it.
Oh yeah, it's worth it for this regard right here. Rockets, gunpowder, yeah, bones, yeah. Alright, so I think we only got really one other project left aside from cleanup, and that's an on-off switch.
Yeah, we just need to figure out how to do that, like run some torch towers up to those platforms or something?
Yeah.
Is that what you were thinking?
Yep, set up a little bitty AFK room, maybe in the middle there somewhere, with an on-off switch in it. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Alright,
cool.
Yeah. So let's crack on and get it finished up so we can generate some more drops.
So we have done a lot of work on this farm, but finally it is good to go and fully functional, which is lovely. We have a little bit of a weird looking torch tower on and off switch because all of the redstone is on the bottom of this farm. There's nothing on top of it. And the storage and everything is done as well. It's looking pretty beautiful. What do you think?
Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm gonna throw in underneath here. It's never gonna be pretty and probably never seen. A little bitty AFK room down there to AFK at it. But other than that, the only other issue I can think of is, you know, we kind of got the chest out here in the open.
Yeah, this is very, very easy to here and just like take all of this gunpowder.
Yeah.
Like what I'm doing right now.
I
I don't have rockets on the hotbar. Hold on. Wait. Yeah, so we should probably maybe defend this a little bit. Now the thing is, me and Zloy, we may be the co-owners of like 3 Elder Guardians and a couple of gas.
Ooh.
So if you want, we can get an Elder Guardian.
True, that is very good.
It's like maybe 400 blocks north.
Oh, without a doubt. Then we'll have to see if we can come up with something for that.
We can surround this thing in obsidian.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. All kinds of things. You know, anywhere you go around here, there's like charged creepers.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just ninja
everywhere
creepers.
else on the server has like charged creeper landmines at the front door. We need to get some of those over here.
Yeah, that's
sure.
sounding like a plan. You know what? It's actually getting dark right now. Let's take a look at this thing completed now.
Yeah, it looks really awesome at night with those torch towers. Oh, hi, Phantom.
Yeah, that is a thing too. You actually... Hello, Phantom, chasing me down.
That looks really awesome, actually, with all the lit up magma blocks in the center.
Let me get out here away from these phantoms. F1 for a minute.
That is so cool. And there's actually like quite a few mobs falling off of that as well.
Oh yeah, that is actually looking very nice. And there is phantoms everywhere.
This is the only place on the server I've seen phantoms, and like the first time ever seeing more than one on Bedrock.
But no, I think that's just about where I'm gonna call it a day. I've been on here all day, and I want to thank you, and maybe we'll get a shop going here soon and get things where we can make a little bit of profit with some of this fancy stuff there.
Yeah, we're gonna make some explosive profits.
Oh yeah,
terrible for pun, but very accurate. Before we go, I have a couple of banners to have you plaster around this place, since we're in a little bit of alliance here with the gunpowder mob farm.
Oh yeah, I like it. I like it. Maybe
you
I
can put
can
these on the storage system or the nether portal, AFK room, wherever's good.
And Phantom incoming.
Oh, come on now.
Oh wow, that was a lag spike.
It was.
And here comes another one.
Hey, finally.
This thing looks like it has a little bit of an intimidating factor. Maybe I'll place one of these on my shop that King Foxy took over. Maybe it'll scare him out of there.
You know what? Yeah, put one of these at the shop and tell them you mean business.
Will do. Will do. Well, all right. I can't break. Okay, right down there.
Bottom.
Well, all right. Well, I think I am going to call it a night. I am going to set up a little AFK track and AFK overnight. And did you clear all the gunpowder out? No. Okay.
Not this time. Not this time.
Not this time. Well, you'll get your share. You'll get your share.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, I think that's where I'm going to wrap my episode up. So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to drop a like. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Goodbye.